let's just go straight into it.
Yeah, I'm happy to.
I'm a wedding photographer.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing this for, a long time. 14 years
Jeez.
as a wedding photographer, but I've been doing it full time for about 4 or 5 years now, and it's been really, really good.
Mm.
Yeah, it's been really, really good. Ups and downs, um, as with everyone's business, but
Mm-hmm.
I've been really enjoying it. Yeah, but before I was doing photography, I wasn't actually um, really a photographer.
What were you doing before then?
I was into music.
Right.
I was into
Same.
music.
Same.
Yeah, I was into music back in the day, so I used to live and breathe music.
Mm.
So music was my life. My dream was to become a famous guitar player.
Right.
Yeah, famous guitar player. Yeah. Didn't actually think about being a photographer back in the day.
So how did you get into it?
So,
Taking photography and stuff.
so I went into well, back in the day,
Mm-hmm.
I attend my old church. So there was this photographer. His name was Ken Duncan.
Mm.
He was, I think he still is a landscape photographer.
Mm-hmm.
And I looked at his photos, his portfolio, where he was actually showcasing his stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I looked at it, it's like, wow, this is awesome.
Yeah.
And then I said to myself, I can do something like this, photography stuff. And I said to my wife,
Mm.
I said, hey, I want to get a camera,
Mm.
just cheap camera. And then I bought this old Canon, was it 1100D, cheap ass camera, and then I used it and just took some random photos, flowers
Mm-hmm.
and some random stuff.
Yeah.
And then I called my friends. It's like, hey, do you mind if I shoot your live show, live gig somewhere in the city?
Mm.
And then they said, yeah, I don't mind. And then I went in. I came to the gigs,
Mm-hmm.
and then I shot the performance. Bear in mind though, live performance in the city is like pretty much dark,
Yeah.
and then
It's
with
like low light.
low light stuff, and then
You're
my
rocking up this kit lens.
kit lens, yeah, and then showed up and took the photos, and lo and behold, the photo looked like, if I judge the photos now, like, the photo looks awful. But my friend said back then, oh, Alvin, the photo looked great,
Mm.
I say, yeah, because you're my friend.
You're doing it for free too, so
Yeah, I did for free.
another thing.
Yeah.
So how did you get into to weddings stuff? Is that
yeah,
like the main goal you wanted to get into, or?
No, I actually didn't think about weddings back
Mhm.
then. I started from music.
Mhm.
I just took some photos of kids' birthday party. Kids' birthday parties, family photos, and then gradually, I thought it was like weddings. Oh, okay, weddings. And then I did like a small weddings. I charged like pennies back then. It was like sometimes free.
Yeah.
To gradually build up my portfolio.
Mhm. Mhm.
And then from there, bear in mind though, because back then my job was a graphic kind of designer for this
Mhm.
old company.
Yeah, and that was full time too.
Yeah, that was the full time. So I did photography on the weekends only.
Mhm.
And then doing weddings for several years on the weekends. I didn't advertise though. I didn't advertise. Advertising was not on my agenda back then. So I was like just asking a few people,
Mhm.
asking for So just asking a friend like, hey, do you want do you need a wedding photographer?
Mhm.
And they would say, yeah, I've got my friend getting married, and then they contacted me, and that's how I built my clients.
Mhm. Mhm.
And then to cut the story short, I met another friend who was a professional wedding photographer.
Is it mustard seed?
No.
Shout-outs?
Yeah, Romuald was he's a friend, but I contacted him. That was before COVID, 2019, 2018, something
Yeah.
along the timeline there. But this we're talking about 2013, 2012, back in the day. So I contacted this guy, and then he said like, "Oh, I'm happy for you to second shoot for me."
Yep.
So okay, and then I second shoot for him, and the result was terrible. And I actually I decided to sell my cameras.
Right.
To cut the story short, it's like
See,
I decided.
you sort of gave up.
I gave up.
Yeah.
I literally didn't touch my camera for 1 year.
Shit.
1 year, yeah, I didn't touch the camera for 1 year because the result was so freaking bad, so awful, and the client wasn't happy with me.
Yeah.
It's like I felt so sorry for my friend, and the felt so bad, and actually planning on selling the camera gear, lenses, and all that stuff. And then I just said to my wife, okay, I'm not going to be shooting anymore. I'm just going to be continuing my music dream.
Your journey, yeah.
My journey. It's like, okay. And then
So how did you get back into
so
this lowest of lows?
and then to cut the story short, a year after that, I joined up with another friend of mine. So he was getting all the job. I was actually helping him. So I was doing the editing and then second shooting for him.
Yep.
And then something in my heart is telling me like, I can do better than this. I can do better. I can learn from mistake. How can I make this better? So I just looking at my friends, I learn a lot from YouTube. Like how professional photographer really work on the day.
Yeah.
And then I just took my camera again and be a leading photographer. And that is that. And then I finally able to advertise on Gumtree. 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 Advertise for really low budget kind of wedding photography services back then. And then I joined with the professional company. Move forward a couple of years after that, I joined this company, and then I became the lead shooter for this company. And that's how I built my confidence, my rhythm as a wedding photographer. I met a lot of lovely couples.
A lot of horrible ones.
And horrible ones. But I wouldn't say horrible though. It's like I would say interesting.
Interesting brides. Yeah.
Interesting brides. Yeah.
It's normally the brides, not grooms.
Not grooms. Yeah. It's all about her day. And then I resigned from that company, and then I built my own from scratch. I got that experience, and then I was able to build my company from the ground up.
That's good.
Until now, it's quite a journey.
Such a long time.
Yeah, it's a long
You
time.
said 14 years.
14 years, yeah.
It's like half of my life.
How old are you?
28.
Oh, 28. I feel old.
No, you're good.
And then it's been good, but with photography stuff, there's never we never stop learning though.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
it's always evolving every time.
Especially with trends and stuff.
That's
There's
right.
always new trends, man.
There's always.
And every photographer follows it because the brides want it.
Yeah.
It's like, can you do this?
Can you do that?
Can you do this? I mean, not really.
Like when we did that, when you did the video,
The walking back.
The walking back.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was so cringy. But, you know,
Yeah,
the clients were happy.
the clients
It's
were
the main
happy.
thing.
Yeah, yeah,
The main thing about a job that we do is, you know, keeping the couples happy.
yeah,
Doesn't matter if there's any revisions or, you know,
yeah. That's right.
gotta keep them happy.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
So yeah, what's the biggest struggle at the moment for you?
The biggest struggle, I would say, to keep the business alive. I think that's the biggest trouble. Trouble. The biggest
Struggle.
struggle. Yes.
Yeah, all good.
You're gonna cut that, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. Is it because of the too many photographers out there or too many competition or is it the pricing?
I would say it's more like mental issue, you know, like what we see on the media, on like what people actually see us on the day. It's like photographer, videographer, we're living like in a dream, you know, like carrying our cameras, or like a superstar, you know. It's not like that.
Yeah.
It's like we live in a like this, you know, in a room, like by ourselves.
Yeah.
You know, editing photos or videos.
Or like the whole day.
Yeah, the whole day.
Sometimes you don't eat.
Yeah, you don't need. Yeah, you know, just sitting on a chair alone for hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the real life photographer and videographer.
Yeah, I think that's the main thing that the couples don't understand is we're still humans.
Yeah.
We still have families that we want to spend time with.
Mm.
And I think what they're paying for is the experience that we have, how long we've been in the industry for. How are we going to get through the day without them feeling awkward at all? So, you know, we still have problems. You know, we still have bills to pay. We still have, I don't know, heartbreaks. We still have relationship problems. And on the day of the wedding itself, we can't just, you know, show that. Or we can't just go to the bathroom and cry, you know. Like, that's one thing I hope, like, people would understand as well.
Yeah.
Like, we're just people as well.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, when I said about mental issues, like, because we're pretty much locked up in a room and in our mind is like it's always flowing with negativity. You know, like when is my next client gonna be? You know, am I gonna be able to get clients next
Someone
month?
gonna book me or
Someone gonna book me.
Yeah.
Things like that. It's like mental, constantly like battling.
Yeah, it's non-stop.
In our mind, non-stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And it's like, you know, my ideas that go through my head is like, am I good enough to be charging these prices?
Exactly.
Can I do something better? Or
Yeah.
can I don't know, improve my marketing abilities where people would book me more?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Exactly.
yeah, it's like you get brides that are just fishing for prices.
Prices, yeah.
But the thing is, for us, it's like, you know, it's a non-booking kind of client, which we spoke to. You know, we spent time emailing or like calling them and stuff, and then they don't end up booking us.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a constant battle, like you said.
Yeah.
In our heads.
And then we just have to, you know, like be like tell to ourselves like, hey, I'm okay, I'm good, you know, I'm worth it. You know, if I charge like a certain amount, I'm actually worth that price, you know, and I'm okay with that, and I'm willing to push forward. You know, I always tell myself that, you know, if not, I'm gonna be drowning in sorrow.
Yeah.
You know, and that's really bad for my health.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress. It's not just on the day itself.
Yeah.
Like that stress is different.
Yeah. Different kind of stress. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like stress, like on wedding days, like, oh, we should be there in like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
The driving over there is half an hour.
Yeah.
And like that's why when we work together, like I always check with you, like,
Mhm.
do you need more time, to do some
The
setups,
setup, yeah,
the setup and everything, yeah.
Yeah.
Like for us photographers, different. So we rock up there and we take our cameras and bang.
But still, you still have that stress where you have to follow the timelines.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you don't
Yeah,
get a couple photo shoots.
Yeah.
That's the main thing, man.
Yeah.
It's like the brides, because this first time they're getting married, so I
Yeah.
don't blame them.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the more time we have for photo shoot, the better, because then we can actually do stuff.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It's not like half an hour. It's you get
Yeah.
you get 10 photos from that.
Yeah. Like I did a wedding a couple of months ago,
Mhm.
and then looking at the timing, because I always keep time.
Hmm.
I always have the running sheet on my pocket, and then I look at the time, and it's like, oh, we only had like 45 minutes, 45
Mhm.
minutes for the photo shoot, and we're actually pushing it. And then I told the bride, it's like, hey, we only have 45 minutes, and after that you should do the next one. And then she was like, no, it's okay, Alvin, it's okay. We have plenty of time. It's like, and then the wedding planner talked to her. It's
Mhm.
like, hey, you guys have 45 minutes, and then you have to do this, and that. It's like, oh crap, oh yeah. And then she looked at me. It's like, I gave like the looks, like, see, I told you, I told you, I told you. Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's to be expected.
Mm.
Yeah.
I think that's another thing that we photographers do, aside from just rocking up on the day itself, is making sure that the brides have a proper timeline
Yeah.
as well. And it's not, we don't just leave the brides to sort out their timeline themselves.
Yeah.
Like we actually sit down with them and, talk to them about, you need this time and time. Even like with my brides anyway, I give them 15 minutes at least to rest and touch up before the reception starts.
Absolutely.
Because from them getting ready in the morning, like early morning, like 7 a.m., they get up until after the photo shoot. They're awake.
Yeah.
They don't get
Yeah.
any rest.
Yeah.
And all the stress that they've been dealing with,
Yeah.
So
That's-
15 minutes. And I always push that. It's not for me.
Mm.
Like I still have to go in there and set up
Yeah.
all the tripods and audio
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's something that brides don't understand sometimes, like when you talk to them. Yeah.
That's right. Now, tell me about yourself. Yeah. How did you start?
I hate talking
Doing
about
this.
myself. I hate it. even hate seeing myself in the camera. Yeah, so same with you. I'm Brad. Do I say my business name?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm Brad. I'm the photographer and videographer for BKD Media. Business has been running for about 6 years. I did start with music as well. I started singing. I was a wedding singer for
Wedding singer.
yeah, I was back then. So my voice is gone now. Yeah, and then I started doing DJ because music was my thing. I love music.
Wow.
Like literally, I would sing all day if I can.
Ooh.
Yeah, so playing music, R&B and all that stuff, that was my jam. I had a band as well back then. But yeah, I had a mentor, you know him, JR as well.
Ah.
Yeah, he was my mentor. He was doing photography, I was doing DJ for weddings. And yeah, he just told me, hey Brad, I need a second shooter. Like, I can't handle all the stress. So yeah, I started there. I bought my first camera. It was a Sony a6600.
Okay.
It was a crop sensor.
Yeah.
Because at the time I was like, I want to do video as well. So 4K 30.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been running BKD Media full time since 2021
Mm-hmm.
after COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been running since then.
Have you ever had like a interesting client?
I would say yes. I think
Yeah.
I had an interesting client. But the only thing is, this client has been calling me like, this is way back. This is like October last year or something.
Ah, recent then.
Yeah.
Pretty recent. Yeah.
Yeah. She's been calling me. It was a last minute booking as well.
Mm-hmm.
She called me like a whole week of like planning and stuff. This is me doing video as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had this bride. She booked me for a wedding on October last year.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been in contact with her, but she never got back to me after the wedding.
Mm.
So I still have the files
Mm.
untouched.
Untouched.
Yeah, because
Has she paid though?
she's paid the full
Okay.
thing.
Okay.
But the only thing is because she's traditional, she has her own tradition stuff. Ask her for like music and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, never got back to me. So the files are just in my dump hard drive
Until now.
until now. Yes.
Untouched.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm paid in full, which
Yeah,
I'm happy. But you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want that. I don't want that thing in the back of my head,
Okay.
Like-
Interesting.
like telling myself, you know, when is this client gonna
yeah,
back to
yeah,
me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
So yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know, with brides as well, with clients, they don't realize how much work we put into, especially with video editing as well. The revisions
Mm.
is a pain in the ass.
Yeah. With videos. Yeah.
Revisions. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like I don't know. Music is like the foundation of your highlight film.
Exactly. Yeah.
It is.
Absolutely.
It is literally like you cut everything through that music.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I spent hours looking for music.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I could spend overnight, and the next morning I won't find anything
Yeah.
to suit that like vibe or like what I want for the couple.
Yeah.
Because it's just hard. Like I don't want to keep using the same music every single time.
Mm.
But you know, when the brides ask you, can you change the music?
Mm.
I'm sure it's an easy fix. Can you send it to me within 2 days? And I'm like,
Yeah.
I'll try my best.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah.
But you're right. I mean, like, if we choose like any songs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Any love kind of dreamy
Mm-hmm.
wedding songs, and then when we watch the highlight or short film, whatever
Mm-hmm.
we want to call it, it's like we're in the highlight.
Mm.
It's like wow, this is really good, or this is like a crappy highlight, you know.
Yeah.
Like if we choose like bad music,
Yeah.
change the
We can
whole
tell it
thing.
straight up.
Yeah, yeah.
And you know, like we were there on the day as well.
Mm.
Like if they're really hyped up and you know, party kind of people, you know, they would put like a fun song.
Yeah.
But if they're boring and stuff on the day, like there's no people on the dance floor or like
Mm.
it's all like grandpas and grandmas. I mean, they're good too, but you know, they can't expect it to be more hyped
Yeah, yeah.
if they themselves are not like, you know, fun kind of couple.
Mm.
So that's one thing I hope they realize as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Would you have any tips for future brides or like couples that are looking at your services, or like in general, like photography? You know, we get couples that are posting on Facebook groups every day.
Yeah, just I would say just browse through our portfolio, you
Mm.
know, and then just see if we're fit, your style,
Mhm.
you know, and then just send us a message, you know, call us,
Mm.
and then yeah, we have a chat, and then we set up, you know, a time
Mm.
to come over, and then yeah, meet up,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then yeah, if we're right fit, and then yeah, we go from there.
Mm.
Yeah.
Probably had the same tip as well. Sorry. I think brides should invest their money because it's the investment. Is their wedding
Exactly.
photos? Is their wedding videos?
Yeah.
I think they should invest their photos and videos into the right photographer that they feel like,
Yeah.
not just because they're cheaper,
Yeah.
not
That's right.
because this is where you find photography companies that are not even based in Perth.
Hmm.
And they just send random people into, you know, the weddings itself, and
Yeah.
the brides end up not being happy.
That's really important. Yeah.
I think I would suggest brides to get someone that you actually see in person, or like even video chat with if you're too busy.
Yeah.
At least you know it's a real person. It's not like you're being scammed, you know.
And then I've got another tip,
Mm-hmm.
which is like please book your photographer and videographer, you know, as soon as you booked your venue.
Yeah.
Straight away.
Probably the first thing
Yeah.
after the venue.
After the venue, yeah.
Yeah.
First things first. And then, you know, photographer, videographer, and then maybe celebrant, yeah.
Mm.
Celebrant. And then
Everything goes from there.
everything goes from there, yeah, exactly.
DJ, MC,
DJ,
flowers,
MC, flowers,
coordinator.
yeah.
Probably coordinator first.
Yeah,
on top.
coordinator
Yeah.
first, yeah.
'Cause,
If
yeah.
they're planning, you know, because coordinator or planner,
Mm.
she really, you know, is gonna help everything for you guys.
Mm. And she's
Yeah.
done more weddings as well.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah. Just see if you vibe with your photographer or your videographer.
yeah.
I think that's a big thing. Otherwise, it'll be awkward on the day.
Mm,
They wouldn't talk to you, or you wouldn't talk to each other.
yeah.
It's gonna be awkward.
Mm.
And yeah, if you like, there's a lot of other like wedding photographers out there that does different styles. I shoot a lot more candid. I think you do as well.
Yeah.
There's a lot more emotion and stuff. We don't do all those posy, Vogue kind of type.
Posy Vogue, yeah. Yeah, like
Yeah.
the latest trend.
Yeah, we don't want our brides to, you know, pose for a magazine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we don't want to spend that 10 minutes
Nah.
for one photo.
Nah.
I want them to have, you know, genuine reactions to each other, like, you know,
Yeah.
laughing at each other, you know, actually, you can see it in their eyes if they love each other and stuff.
Mm.
Then, you know, it's easier for us to do our jobs.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, anything else?
That's it for now.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Cool. You can
Okay.
end it.
All right, guys. Thank you for listening. See you next time.